Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, June 20th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 6 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. When I looked at the days, I felt like there was something special about today. I'm not sure why, but let me tell you why I thought so. So I thought there was something special about today because the number 6 is repeated. It's the 6th month, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 6 vibration. But the day is the 20th, and the number 20 energy is so sensitive, is so relationship oriented, and the number 6 energy is a community oriented energy. So there's something about today that just gives big community vibes, big relationship vibe, big romantic vibe. There's just something about it, and I can't wait to get into the energies to see what that is exactly. And also too, on top of that, like the moon is in Cancer. So we got the moon in Cancer. That's emotional, it's sensitive, it deals with home, it deals with family. The number 20 is a mothering, nurturing energy that deals with home, that deals with family. The number 6 deals with community and a social energy, romance, and things like that. So I don't know, something about the day. We have the zebra as the spirit animal. When it comes to the zebra, my attention is going to the zebra's third eye, but also the zebra's eyelashes just look, I don't know, extra nice or something. So I don't know if the zebra looks like the zebra, the word came to mind, like the zebra is flirting or the zebra sees something that it likes. I don't know. Like when it comes to say this energy that I'm picking up from the day and the zebra energy, it's like I get the feeling of like, say, someone feeling, it's like this feeling of like infatuation is the best word that I would, yeah, infatuation. It's like there's this infatuated feeling that I'm getting when I looked at, say, the zebra's lashes and that whole flirty feeling with the zebra. Infatuated about what? I don't know. But I could see how, say, the number 6, and when I think of infatuation, I think of like, say, being attracted to something for the appearance of it, being attracted to something on a superficial level. And when I look at the number 6 energy repeated, that means it's amplified. It brings me to say some superficial aspect to the day. And when I say superficial, I mean, find yourself motivated by something, motivated to make a decision based on like the surface of a thing, and not fully going in depth. Because when I think about the zebra's third eye energy, it's like that got my attention, but the zebra's lashes was standing out to me more than anything else. And I guess the way how I would interpret that, like instead the zebra's lashes standing out, it's almost like dismissing intuition, dismissing premonition, and getting lost on, say, the appearance of a thing. So this is where it's like you meet someone, you're connecting with someone, you meet someone, and instead of seeing what it is that you're seeing or let your intuition do its thing, it's like completely disregard that and focus on the fact that, number 1, I want to be a part of this community, or I want to be a part of this group, or I want to be in this relationship. And number 2, it just looks so good. I would look so good being a part of this. That's what I'm getting. It's like dismissing, disowning the intuition, the premonition, and just being more motivated by, say, the social aspect of a thing and what it brings to be connected to that thing is what I'm getting. So, interesting. Okay, so we have 5 of Pentacles in the upright position. So Pentacle energy deals with, say, practical energy, or it could be finances. So with the 5 of Pentacles in the upright position, I think about someone walking away from something secure. It's like something sudden and unexpected happened, and a person is walking away from something secure. But when I go back to the zebra energy, I think about someone walking away from something secure, but they're not using their intuition to guide them as they move forward. Instead, they're being distracted by shiny objects. So I think about, say, some of you recently decided to quit your job. It's like those 2 people, the 5 of Pentacles in the upright position. I think of the person quitting their job, or have quit their job, or have walked away from something secure. And it's like, yes, the thing that they've walked away from is or was secure, but they weren't happy there. They didn't feel safe there for whatever reason, even though it was secure. They decide to take their chances out in the elements, even though they're not even equipped to be out there. So obviously, like, whatever was inside of that place, like, it wasn't enough to keep them, even though it was safe and secure. And I'm not against them, like, taking a chance on the 5 of Pentacles card and going after whatever it is that they believe is better, whatever it is that they believe is out there. But with the zebra energy coming up, I'm getting the person who, say, maybe had quit their job or walked away from something traditional, stable, and secure, but at the same time, don't have a proper plan, and instead keeps getting distracted by glamorous things. I think of the person who, keeps getting distracted by glamorous things, keep getting distracted by things that look good, things that sound good, instead of taking a step back or sitting down and figuring out, like, okay, what do I want to experience exactly? So where am I right now? So it's like, I think about the person that quit, like, this is where this person is right now. And the person's like, okay, this is where I want to be. And to me, the only way a person will get distracted or even waste money, time, and energy on their way to here is if whatever this is, it isn't clear enough. It isn't precise enough. Maybe this here, which is the destination that this person, you're here and you're trying to make your way to here. And to me, what will cause distractions, waste of time, money, energy, and things like that is not being super clear about what the destination looks like, what the end goal looks like. Because if a person is not super clear about the end goal, the destination, the outcome, they'll find themselves entertaining all kind of things that just keeps them further and further away from here. And more than likely, the thing that's needed to get here is courage. And Mars is the ruler of the day, and Mars is in Leo, and Leo energy deals with courage. Mars is motivation. So courage is the thing that's necessary to get here. And of course, we'll always try to go the easier route. We'll go the route that feels easier, or the route that feels practical. It feels like it makes sense because other people has done it. Other people has went about it. And it's like, yeah, other people has done it. They've went about it that way, but like, that's not what's for you. That's not what's going to make you feel accomplished or make you feel complete. And at the same time, it's not what's going to get you to where it is that you want to be. So when it comes to the energies in today, I'm getting the importance of like spending some time reflecting or even journaling, but being so crystal clear about your destination to where you're able to have a step-by-step process on how you can get there. Of course, parts of the process will change as you change and things change. But for the most part, to me, some people need that step-by-step process, or else you'll find yourself like getting distracted by everything. When I say getting distracted by everything, like I shared with you guys before, like I remember when I wanted to start doing certain things like say YouTube or a podcast or whatever, I would come up with all kind of distractions or detours or things stopping me from getting to the end goal, which is creating an episode or, having a tangible product. And the distractions would be, oh, I need to take this course on YouTube, this free course to learn this, that, or the next. I need to learn how to market and promote the podcast. Like, what's the point to know how to market and promote a podcast when I don't have no episodes? You know what I'm saying? So it's like coming up with all these reasons to distract myself from getting started when really fear was the factor. Fear was getting in the way. And when it comes to say the energies in today, courage is what's needed. But when it comes to the energies in today also, I get the feeling with today, you know, some of us could find ourselves feeling extremely sensitive and emotional because we feel like we're not where we're supposed to be on a material level. And, you know, if your definition of success is based on material things, yeah, today could be a day that feels super heavy when it comes to that. Or it could be a day where you feel, you know, like you want to connect with others because there is a very relationship-oriented energy associated with the day. And when I look at, say, the moon is in Cancer. And the moon is opposing Pluto in Capricorn. So when it comes to, say, the moon and Pluto energy, it is our inner world in opposition between change. And our inner world is in a place in Cancer where it wants to feel safe and secure. And Pluto is in a place where it's like, we got to put ourselves out there on the world stage where other people could point a finger and critique. And say you're on YouTube, they leave comments as if they know you and they're trying to help you. But sometimes you're like, is this person like coming for me or whatever? Like, you know, that's all a part of it. When you put yourself out there, you put yourself in the position for people to nitpick and tell you what you're doing wrong and tell you how you're wrong and tell you how you don't know what the hell you're talking about and all this stuff. But in the process, you know, you will develop thick skin. You will learn that nothing is personal. You know, you'll learn that it doesn't mean anything about you when you put yourself out there and, you know, and people aren't interested. You know, at the end of the day, like, do you find value in what it is that you're putting out? Like, put yourself in the position of, you know, the person that you would want to, the ideal person you would want to consume your content if it's content you're trying to create. Like, would you enjoy this? You know, did it solve any problems for you if you was to observe it in a detached way? You know, is it helpful? Is it beneficial? Because the thing is, most of us are afraid to put ourselves out there because we don't want to be rejected. And, you know, rejection is a part of it, but it has to come to a point where it's like, okay, can you learn from it? And then there's some situations where it has absolutely nothing to do with you. But my biggest thing ever that I had to learn was that, like, I'm not for everyone, and I'm okay with that. So it's like some people will try to give me advice on how I could be more for everyone, but I'm not for everyone. And I remember coming across something a long time ago where it said something like it's better to be everything to one person than to try to be everything to everyone when you'll never be that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not for everyone and I'm good with that. So that's something that you might need to come to the realization of, that you're not for everyone and everyone won't be able to relate, and that's okay. But if there's one person that is entertained or found it beneficial or whatever, you know, to come across whatever it is that you have to share, that's enough. But for me, it has come to a point where it's like, it's a release. Like, I like to express myself, and we're all creators. So it is within all of us to express ourselves in some way. Like, we all need to express ourselves in some way. So for me, I look at it as expressing myself, and it just so happens that other people appreciate it. So it's a win-win. You know, so for those of you who's struggling when it comes to, say, you left one thing and you're going after something else, what are the things that are distracting you along your way? Or how are you distracting yourself or talking yourself out of the destination or the end goal? And do you find yourself trying to make yourself perfect, trying to perfect yourself, to make yourself fit in a box where you're everything to others, when it's like you'll never be that? But it's important to be everything to yourself and express yourself. You know, get to the point where it's like, you said you were going to do something and you did it. And regardless of the engagements or the amount of likes or views or whatever, that doesn't matter. You said you were going to do something and you did it. And that's where I'm at. I say I want to do something, I do it, and it doesn't matter you know, what else happens after, because it's like I feel accomplished because I said I was going to do something and I did it. So find different ways to, you know, allow yourself to not restrict yourself. But then also too, when I think of the energies in the day, I think of comparison and how, you know, we've been conditioned to compare ourselves. And you have to become aware of that and recognize that you do that. Because I think it's so hilarious when people be like, I never compare myself to anyone. Like, then how'd you do well in school? Like, we've been conditioned to be that way, to say, okay, I was told to create this and everybody else is creating that, so I'm off because what everyone is creating is more like what I'm supposed to be creating. Where it's like, imagine if, you know, we were told to create, but we weren't given any comparison as far as what we should create. And when we're done creating, as long as we gave it our best, that's all that matters. Then we would have been, you know, conditioned in a way where it's like we don't compare. But normally we are given something and we have to do our best to do something or create something that's close to what is presented. And then we're marked or scored based on how close we came to that thing. Comparison. But anyways, you guys, such a pleasure sharing this message with you as usual. If you'd like to book a reading with me or check out my exclusive weekly content only on Patreon, the links for that is in the description box below. Please let me know you're here with me by dropping me a white heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.